So, as part of my convalescence, after getting, recovering from my operation, a very kind family member, my nephew David, has purchased some Metcalfe models for me to build, because obviously he knows I'm going to go for a period of being stuck indoors and being very, very bored. So yeah, a big thank you to him for that. I'm just going to show you what he's bought me. Right, first one is a PN934 Settle Carlisle station shelter. There you go, a little one there. I will find a place for that on my layout. The next one is a little bit bigger. It's the PN936 Good Shed. There you go. Can you see? Yep, there you go. There you go. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, I mean, I like putting these things together, so yeah, it's just going to keep me busy for a little while. And he's also got me the PN935 Station Master's House. There you go. Now, the keen-eyed amongst you will probably notice that this one is out of his packet. Indeed, I made a start on it last night. Yeah, I've got most of the bits cut out now on my board, so I'm just waiting to stick them all together. So that would be good. That would be good. When they arrived, there was a big Metcalfe leaflet inside. Basically, it's a catalogue showing what they sell, which is good. It had on them a model that I hadn't seen before, PN961. It's got a modern retail unit on it, and this one was marked out in red on the catalogue because it's about to be discontinued for whatever reason. So I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll grab it. And the reason there you go, I don't know if you can make that out, there you go, like that, there you go. And the only reason I bought it was because it had Railside Retail Park written right across the top of it. Yes, I know, I got carried away, but hey, but it will give me something to do. And as I said, I do enjoy putting these things together. Now, the Metcalfe models that I've had in the past, I've always bashed them about a bit. I've altered them to suit what I wanted to do. These ones, I don't think I am. The only thing I'm going to do is make them so that I can put some lights in, which I haven't got yet, but I'll go on eBay at some point and do that. Yeah, so I'm not going to film myself, gluing bits of card together, but I will show you that, if you like, how I get on with the various stages of the build, and hopefully you'll stick around and you'll be able to see what the finished product looks like. Right, let's make a start. Well, it's an hour or so later. I've been doing little bits and pieces on it. I've got all the parts cut out here. Look. What I have done is just around the inside of the window there and along this edge where the walls wrap round. I've just literally run a little pencil down it just to cover up the white. That's always makes it a bit of an improvement. And I've started on this one. As you can see, I've started putting the main building together, and on this wall, again the windows are all cut out, and I started putting the lintels on. But you can see here the skeleton of the little building, and when I say little, it is little. This is 3 inches by 2, so that gives you an idea of just how small these buildings actually are. I'm going to have to work out where I'm going to put some lights if I'm going to put them on. Yeah, I don't know yet. I might need to put a little bracket inside to hang some little LEDs on. I'll have to have a think about that before I get too far forward into the build. But as I say, I just thought I would jump in and just show you how far I got. I don't think I'm going to do anything else today, because I've got to get my dinner on. But yeah, it's coming along slowly. Right, I'll see you when I've done a little bit more. Right, there you go. A few more steps forward. Yeah, the outer walls are now on. All the lintels are in place. It's just hand of God. Turn it around for you. There you go. One thing about these models never ceases to amaze me. It's just how much detail there is in there we go, in such a tiny model. I mean, you know, it's grown a little bit, I suppose. It's now probably about 3 inches by 3 inches, but yeah, it's coming on. There's the inside. Look. Hopefully you can see that, because I can't see the monitor. But yeah, it's coming along. These Metcalfe models, they really are the business. They really are. Right, let's carry on. Now then, I'm at a certain point in the build where I'm about to put the roof on. And now what I want to try and do is think about some lights to go in. Now, because of that centre support, I haven't got a lot of them. For the build itself, it's got like if you can see, that's like an inner roof that sort of slips on there, right, something like that. And obviously the printed tiled roof goes on top of that. So I'm thinking that maybe you can see here. I don't know if you can see or not. Not very well, probably, but this part here, if I cut that bit out, potentially that's probably that will fit over the top. So it's not really structural, is it? A piece of card, for crying out loud. So I'm going to cut that bit out, and for the lights, what I've done is I've bought, and where are they now? I bought some LEDs on a bit of tape. There we go. There's hundreds of them on there. Now with these tape, you can, I don't know if you can see, you just have a look. Where the copper bits are, you can actually cut that off. You lot probably have already seen this anyway, but you can cut them off, so I'll have a strip of 3 LEDs there. And all I've got to do is solder on some wires. Now, seeing as my soldering skills aren't particularly good, but they have improved. Let me put it over there, I'll show you. Here we go. I've got a little strip here. So I've soldered on some wires. That strip's about 2.5 inches, I guess, something like that. And that can sort of, if you like, sit on this piece here, underneath here, and go something like that. and well, that's the plan. Is it going to work? I've got no idea. You're going to have to stick around to the end of the video to find out. I hope so anyway, I do hope so. Right, I'm going to carry on and I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, here we are. You find me just attaching the last piece of printed roof. That's going on nicely. Now while I'm doing this, let me just explain what's happening. I've been fitting the lights on the inside, like I said I would. There's a picture of them here. These LED strips have got like little sticky backs on them, so they stuck down rather well, although I did need to put a little bit of extra PVA on. So yeah, and it's gone on, it hasn't really altered the roof line at all, so that's good. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this at the moment. Right, the wires that you can see here come down from the lights. They've just disappeared into the corner there through two 3mm holes. That's worked out rather well. Hopefully when they're in the corner there, when the building's all lit up, you won't be able to see them. So mind you, with an N-gauge you're going to have to look pretty hard anyway, but yeah, best to keep them in the corner, I think. So, a quick preview with the lights on. What do you think? I think they've worked out rather well. These are 12 volt LEDs, so obviously they need a 12 volt supply. At the minute I've got them wired up to a 9 volt battery. They might be a little bit on the bright side, so I might experiment in a few weeks time after Christmas, you know, with maybe dropping them down to maybe a 6 volt and see if it makes any difference, just to dull them down a little bit. They are a little bit too bright, aren't they? Just admit it. So yeah, well, I'll investigate that in the new year. Right, details. Well, there you go. What do you think? Just turn it around for you. I think this is a super detailed little card model. I mean, I don't know what it cost my nephew. I think these are about, I don't know, maybe a tenner, something like that. There you go, that's the side that hasn't got any lights on. At the moment it's still powered by a PP3 battery, is it? A little square one. And we're back round to the front. The only thing is, and it's not a moan, but just for something like Metcalfe have done, they made this so detailed. It's truly unbelievable. Apart from the one thing, it's the wrong colour. Now I've looked on Google, and at the real thing, well, at least what I think is the real thing, certainly the station anyway, and it's not grey brick or grey stone, it's the brown, or what I like to call the gold colour sort of blockwork stone that you can get. And as nice as this is, I mean, you know, trust me, I'm not knocking it. It really is nice. Let me just move the camera a little bit, and I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit closer. See if I can. There you go. Now look at the barge boards underneath the eaves there, and the ridge tile on top. Look, all them little holes that I've put in. They really have gone to a lot of effort to get this right and to get this looking nice, and it, you know, they've succeeded. I'm not knocking it as a product, but it would have been nice, especially as people like to model the Seton Carlisle line, if they could have got the buildings in the right colour. As I say, this model is now completed. There's still a little bit I want to do. I want to put some green moss on the roofs and stuff like that. Possibly put in some drain pipes coming down the walls as well. But as I haven't got them, I can't do that, can I? But yeah, I'm really impressed. Yeah. Really impressed. Now the next one that my nephew got me, let me just zoom back out so you can see the whole thing. There you go. Oops, right. There you go. There you go, you can see it all now, can't you? Yeah, the next one that got me was the station shelter. Now I've had a quick look at it, and there's not much to it, unfortunately. It's one of their little models. There's not much to it. It really is just the floor and the four walls and the roof. It's not going to take me too long to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build that off camera, and when I come back to you in another building build, which I think is the goods yard. I'm not sure yet. I will show you the shelter before we get going on the kit. So there you go. I will now leave you with that. If you've stayed with me to the end, thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. And if you like, if you feel the need, you can like and subscribe if you want. Apparently it's free, and that would be appreciated as well. So until the next time, my friends, bye for now.